Hey everyone, John here from the Four Brewers podcast, and I'm back with another beer. Today we're drinking a beer from Monday Night Brewing out of Atlanta, Georgia. This is their latest hazy offering. This is LUNDI IPA. This is a 7.1% alcohol by volume, soft, elegant, and juicy IPA, as they call it on the can. This is made with Simcoe, Mosaic, and Eldorado hops. And yeah, so let's open this up and check it out. Okay, so that's looking really nice. It's a very, very light yellow. No orange really to speak of in it. It's got a nice fluffy white head that is hanging out. It is not fast to dissipate, which is always good to see. I could smell it coming out of the can when I poured it, so let's see what it smells like. That smells really good. That smells like a freshly opened bag of like hop pellets. If you're a home brewer, when you first open a bag of hops, you get this kind of, it's like maximum hop aroma. It's not like a grassy thing or something weird. It's the true essence of the hop and what it smells like. And there's a unique smell you get from opening a bag of pellet hops that this beer has. And I think if you capture that in a beer, you've done a good job of making an IPA, because I love getting that freshly opened bag of pellet hops smell. So far so good on the nose. This is very citrus forward. It's a nice kind of sharp citrus, a little bit of an acid note on there. And I say that quite a bit when I refer to citrus smelling beers, because I get kind of like a simulated burn in my nose, like I'm smelling like citric acid. And this has that and smells great. Get a slight dank aroma from it too, a little bit of a grassiness. That works very well with the citrus notes. I think all around the nose on this is fantastic. This is a really good smelling beer. It doesn't really smell like a hazy. You don't get, I guess it's a hazy. You don't really get that kind of malty, or like, you don't really get any of the malt characteristics in the nose like you do sometimes with bolder hazies or intentionally hazy IPAs and double IPAs. This is pretty much all about hops on the nose, and it smells fantastic. So let's see what it tastes like. Interesting, okay. So I think they're going for a hazy on this. It's got a really nice, soft, smooth mouthfeel. A little bit of like a sharp grassiness to it, almost earthy, little vegetal on the flavor. It does not taste like the nose. The nose is more citra, where this is more deeper kind of earthy grass notes. I'm not going to ding it. It's just, that's what it tastes like, and it tastes fine. It's weird. For some reason, tobacco popped into my head, because I guess it's got kind of like a spiciness to it, I guess. Similar to tobacco. I smoked cigarettes for 10 years, and occasionally I'll have a cigar, so I'm familiar with tobacco and what it smells and tastes like when you smoke it. And this kind of has that in a weird way. I think it's the earthiness that's doing that, though. It kind of has like a dry, earthy, like I said, grass flavor to it. You don't really get any of the citrus notes on the flavor, which it's kind of disappointing, but kind of interesting at the same time too, because the nose is so drastically different from the flavor. Yeah, overall though, I guess you do get a little bit of like a fruit note coming in on the back end, now that I think about it. Now that I'm acclimating to that earthy, kind of grassy tobacco thing. The tobacco aspect is very, very subtle. It's like just a note, like a very slight spiciness. So, but yeah, it does finish with like a little bit of a citrus kick on the back end. Nothing like the nose, I'd say, but it's there. So overall though, it's a very well-rounded beer. It's not, as far as the bitterness and sweet levels, I think it's right down the middle. It's tasty, it's easy to drink. But you still know that it's an IPA. It's not like a juice bomb, but it's not like a West Coast IPA. It's right down the middle. This is very, very enjoyable. I would happily buy a 6-pack of this. It's really good. Carbonation on it is great. Like I said, the mouthfeel, it's pretty much what you'd expect. It's nice and fluffy. It's a very well-made beer. Like, Monday Night Brewing is making some good beer out of Georgia. So once again, thank you to Monday Night for sending us this beer. We have another can. We're going to do it on the podcast. So whatever episode that is, it'll be after this video comes out. Check that out to get the other guys' opinions on that beer. So yeah, thanks Monday Night. We'll see you next time.